You made her a bracelet?
Yeah. If you're up on Taylor Swift concerts, there are friendship bracelets.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for Hollywood's most iconic celebrity super couples, known for their influence, success, and prominence, who are living and together as of August 2024.
'Cause darling, I wake up just to sleep with you.
Number 20. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. When these two first got involved, they weren't exactly a recipe for success.
We cut off all communications with each other for a week just to see like how, if we find ourselves back to each other, or we're meant to get back to each other.
The NBA star, who is roughly 10 years younger than Union, was recently separated, and the actress was also fresh out of a breakup. Now the unlikely duo has a decade of marriage under their belt. Both successful in their own right, they've built a family all while continuing their individual careers.
It started off, he was one of my friends. And it was like, oh, he's a good friend. And then it was, you're my best friend. Yeah. And I don't want to be on this planet without you. I don't want to do anything that you're not a part of.
Together, they prioritize philanthropy and have even collaborated on a children's book. Plus, there's no denying they look great together, and they'll always welcome the chance to stunt on a red carpet.
Better for our lives if we both humble ourselves, listen, and meet in the middle. That makes for better partnerships.
Number 19. Sierra and Russell Wilson. This match is a testament to a whirlwind romance gone right. 2 years to the day after their very first public appearance, the happy husband and wife welcomed their first child together. Acting as a real-life example of when you know, the parents of four celebrated 8 years of marriage in July 2024.
And I actually took you there just recently on our anniversary. But that was our first little date, and that was the best time of my life because I knew that you were going to be the one.
Not only do they work together as co-owners of a production company, among other things, but they're also each other's biggest supporters. Whether it's their awards or humanitarian work, there's a lot to admire about them.
I like calling out for late night competitions. It's kind of fun. It gets real good.
It sounds fun.
The problem is she starts dancing after she beats me.
After the beating.
Chill.
Oh, you don't like that.
I like to rub it in a little bit.
Depends.
Talented, generous, and decorated, the Wilsons are both well-loved and well-rounded.
Baby, when you take my hand, you show me that my scars are beauty marks.
Number 18. Faith Hill and Tim McGraw. These two wildly successful musicians are basically the royal couple of country music.
Let go. I wanna feel you in my soul.
Snagging many shared and solo Grammys to Academy of Country Music Awards alike, they're a highly decorated and respected industry duo. Plus, they even met at a Nashville event, dated on a tour, and got engaged at a country music festival.
Watch the sun setting on the ridge. Baby, tell me what you think about this.
While the match seems obvious, it wasn't always easy, as McGraw shared that Hill was hesitant to pursue a fellow singer. Now, they've found their happily ever after together, and the duo has gone on 3 headlining tours, raised 3 daughters, and been married for more than 2 decades. Number 17. Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes. Like so many of our favorite celebrity couples, Gosling and Mendes first met on a movie set. After playing opposite each other in The Place Beyond the Pines, rumors swirled that they were romantically involved off-screen.
Wow. You look like a princess.
What are you still doing here?
Stuck around.
However, they kept their relationship under wraps. To this day, they still keep their personal lives extremely private, but every once in a while, they take the time to gush about their children or each other.
Sounds like a nice dream.
After more than a decade together, their love is obvious in the ways they continually support one another's successes.
She's obviously the most beautiful woman in the world to you, but how proud of you are her?
Just be her in the issue, basically, but all right, I understand they need to have other people in there.
Number 16. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski. Did you know that John Krasinski has been an Emily Blunt fan for a very long time? In fact, the actor claims that before they met, he had seen The Devil Wears Prada more than 70 times.
He was watching the montage bit and he goes, and that's my favorite outfit. With the beanie.
Well, I couldn't get Annie, and so I was like, oh.
Years later, he continues to sing her praises as a wife, mother, and actress. Plus, their work on the enormously successful A Quiet Place franchise has made it clear that they're just as good as creative collaborators as they are as spouses. The duo has been married since 2010 and have 2 daughters, and it's obvious how much they love them and each other. They're an adorable and unstoppable family.
You're a bit groggier than I am in the morning.
What is that alluding to?
No, just...
Edit this out.
No, you're just lazy. Anyway,
What?
I would say I'm a morning person, right?
Yeah, I mean, you like the nightlife. You like the boogie.
Number 15. Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez. One fateful day, Rodriguez arrived to clock in for work at a Madrid Gucci store, presumably thinking the day would be just like any other.
Gianno and Georgina's romance sparked up in 2017. The couple first meeting at a Gucci store in Madrid, where she once worked.
She never could have imagined her meet-cute with Ronaldo, who not long after would pick her up from that same job in a Bugatti. The couple has been together ever since, and they've stood by each other's sides through the highs and lows.
Chris me animó muchísimo a seguir adelante con mis compromisos. Me dijo, Gio, sigue con tu vida, te va a hacer bien.
Though falling for one of the world's most famous athletes probably turned her life upside down, Rodriguez has found her home and happiness in the family they share together.
Soñaba con tener un príncipe azul a mi lado y hoy en día lo tengo.
La mujer que estoy completamente enamorado.
Number 14. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. It's rare to find a Hollywood couple that has lasted a decade, let alone over 4. But Hawn and Russell are a happy exception.
I want to hear what you love about me.
I told you. For 10 minutes. You got an hour?
See what I mean?
I love lots of things about Goldie. I always have and always.
Believe it or not, when they got to know each other, they'd apparently both sworn off of pursuing actors entirely.
I looked all over for you at the Jamboree. Never did get to dance with you. Would you like to?
Yet, ever since falling in love on an 80s film set, they've built a happy life together. They've raised a family, continued to co-star in movies, and are enjoying their time as grandparents.
I want to be together. And as long as you... Why are you laughing?
I'm just because you're right. It's up and down. It's sideways. It's whatever.
Today, their incredible legacies are notably honored with neighboring stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Number 13. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. Though they met a bit later in life, the story of Urban and Kidman's relationship has all the whimsy and passion of young love.
There was a little mountaintop or something, and I had a couch taken up there, dropped off there, and we drove up there, and we got out of the car, and I said, oh, look, there's a couch over here. And she's like, a couch? And we sat down, and then all these fireworks started going off.
They're both Aussies, but they actually fell in love in New York City before tying the knot in 2006. Nearly 2 decades later, they continue to sing each other's praises, sometimes quite literally. As moguls in their respective industries, they share the unique ability to be both muses and support systems. Whether they're raising their kids or gracing the Met Gala carpet, it's obvious just how much this iconic couple cares for each other.
4 months into a marriage, I'm in rehab for 3 months with no idea what was going to happen to us. And if you want to see what love in action really looks like, give that a whirl.
Number 12. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. They had undeniable chemistry in the 1985 film The Volunteers, and the rest was history for Hanks and Wilson.
You're completely different from the way I pictured you in your bio.
Oh, really? How so?
I don't know. A soil science volunteer, hometown Canton, Ohio. I just sort of pictured this sweet-natured doofus.
As a tried-and-true movie star couple, their wide-ranging resume includes acting as love interests, producing hit romantic comedies, and even playing on-screen siblings.
Christmas Eve, he phones in one of those radio call-in shows, tells them, I need a new wife.
Oh, you're kidding. That's so sweet.
In 2024, the iconic couple celebrated 36 years of marriage. They've been by each other's sides at events and carpets for decades, and they're still stunning at premieres and other shindigs today.
That our marriage is really sacred.
When they're not celebrating their professional successes, you can notably find the pair cooking up mac and cheese for their granddaughters. Number 11. George and Amal Clooney. A friend brought the brilliant human rights lawyer into the decorated actor's life, and thankfully, Amal and George hit it off immediately.
We met, started hiding out in my London flat, and very soon it felt like no matter what happened, I would never want to be with anyone else.
From 2013 to 2014, they went from emailing to dating to getting married, all while traveling the world. However, these two are much more than a jet-setting pair of pretty faces.
I didn't necessarily imagine that I would get to spend my life with him or that we would have this incredible family.
They're also known for their humanitarian efforts. Indeed, they notably worked to create the Clooney Foundation for Justice, and their impact has been honored and rewarded on several occasions. In 2017, the birth of their twins became another dream they realized together, and the loving couple continues to work and stun side by side.
Do you know taught them Italian? But we don't speak Italian.
Oh, okay.
So we've armed them with a language that they can harm us with.
That's true.
And we don't really know what they're saying.
both speak it.
Number 10. Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird. About 1 year after an adorably awkward meet-cute at the 2016 Olympics, the WNBA player and U.S. soccer star announced they were a couple.
Went to her after party after they had won, and it was kind of like, oh, we both live in Seattle, how do we not know each other, and why aren't we friends? Kind of hit it off there a little bit, but nothing like...
Not only are they both decorated athletes, but Bird and Rapinoe are also known for their advocacy for women's sports and the queer community. Beyond their athletic prowess, they've also launched a production company to highlight changemakers.
From a different lens, it's for people that don't have to walk in our shoes, right? That the world is set up for. And so it's hopefully going to give them a different look on how things are for other people.
In 2020, they also told the world they were engaged and have since started navigating retirement from their respective sports together. No matter the circumstance, these women have always been each other's biggest fans, both on and off the court and field.
What's the first meal I ever cooked for you? It's either our standard go-to, which is...
It wasn't that.
Okay. Piccata?
Yeah.
Number 9. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Long before the world knew them as a couple, these two were good friends for years. Though there was definitely some foreshadowing early on, their chemistry felt too good to be true. Then in 2020, the internet went wild when dating rumors resurfaced.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie, I like that look.
Like ever? Like of all of my red carpets or like videos, that?
That's one of my favorite looks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Soon, they were calling each other the one, and the dynamic duo went on to become a family of 4. Not only are they music industry icons, but they're also one of the best dressed couples on the scene.
In that Tom Brown, Rick Owens, Rap Simmons, boy, she got it by the stop. She ballin' till she fall, that means she shopping till she drop.
Rihanna shared that the real secret to their success is the simple things. At the end of the day, they're really just very talented best friends with babies.
So when I finally solved the case of my missing Lux bomb, I wasn't surprised when she surfaced. Not so fast, baby. This one's mine.
Number 8. Elton John and David Furnish. When this couple first met at a dinner party in 1993, Elton John was enamored with the accomplished advertising executive.
Every Saturday, we gave each other an anniversary card because we met on a Saturday. So we wrote down in like a little card that you put next to the bed, happy anniversary, and you write about about the week that's passed and the week that's coming, and you connect and you tell each other that you love each other.
After the music legend proposed in 2005, they began a civil partnership before legally getting hitched in 2014. John and Furnish worked closely together through both their production company and the Elton John AIDS Foundation.
If you catch your HIV status quickly when you're tested, you can live a long and very fulfilled life like any other normal human being.
They've also been awarded for their advocacy, charity, and impact. Recently, the singer announced that after his final tour, he'd be stepping back from the spotlight in order to spend more time with his beloved husband and their 2 sons.
And I held him in my arms, and the Christmas carols came on the music system, and I cried my eyes out. And you did too. It was just the most, it's just like, what more special thing could you ever want?
Number 7, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez. When the Amazon founder and former media reporter first started dating, they seemingly bonded over a love for helicopters.
We're really great teammates, and we also have a lot of fun together, and we love each other.
True.
So I love how we work together.
Not only does Sanchez have her own production/aerial movie company, but she's also been an aerial filming consultant for high-profile films. Together, the duo has also been vocal about their love of space exploration and desire to combat climate change.
That's why we created the Courage and Civility Award, because we want to highlight people who don't do that.
And we wanted to amplify their voices, because the voices that are really negative seem to get amplified in this world.
Dating one of the world's richest people definitely has its extravagant side. But Sanchez has also talked about how she loves Bezos' goofy side. 5 years later, the two are happily engaged and continually seen vacationing with their blended families.
We bring each other energy, we respect each other, so it's fun to work together.
Number 6, David and Victoria Beckham. Posh and Becks are a living testament of love at first sight.
I see her on the telly and I just wanted to meet her. I just fancied her. So it was just a case of getting together then.
And you obviously weren't disappointed when you got together?
Definitely not.
And similar for you, Victoria?
Yeah.
From David watching the Spice Girls on a hotel TV to their first meeting on a match, this duo was always meant to be. The girl group star and the famous soccer player were the dream pop culture pairing of the 90s.
Victoria has a go at me at times because she turns around and says you even wear matching trainers with your tracksuit when you go downstairs to put the rubbish out.
Through their iconic early aughts styling, Victoria's fashion brand, and more, the couple has maintained their influence over the years. However, it's about more than fame or success. Indeed, the pair has always connected over their passion for family. They celebrated 25 years of marriage in 2024, and their 4 kids have stayed their true heart and soul.
The most important thing to me is what we've got.
Number 5, Barack and Michelle Obama. This pair first met in the late 80s with Michelle mentoring the fellow Harvard graduate at work. They promptly hit it off and went on to tie the knot in 1992.
2 people really loved each other, and he would make his loyalty arguments, and I would be irritated. And that's how he decided to propose to me, by starting that argument at dinner.
Then, when Barack became a senator, their relationship became more public. Over the years, people haven't been able to get enough of their romantic story and mutual success. After taking on the presidency, Barack even admitted that many would say his greatest victory was marrying Michelle.
For the past 25 years, you have not only been my wife and mother of my children, you have been my best friend.
Over the years, they've both been candid about the realities of a long-term partnership, striking the perfect balance of relatability and inspiration.
My love has come along.
Number 4, Prince William and Kate Middleton. Kate and Prince William first got to know each other at St. Andrews University as friends and even roommates.
See, we met at university at St. Andrews, and we were friends for over a year first. And it just sort of blossomed from then on.
Though their romantic relationship was briefly off and on, they've shared that friendship has always been the key to their lasting bond. Since the couple's spectacular royal nuptials in 2011, they've had 3 kids, become the Prince and Princess of Wales, and celebrated their 13th wedding anniversary.
To my wedded husband.
To my wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
Between their love story and Harry and Meghan's royal union a few years later, the world can't help but swoon over these fairy tale romances. Number 3. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. These two first met as Green Lantern and Carol Ferris, and while they played love interests on screen, they were both in other relationships at the time.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Hal!
How did you know it was me?
What do you mean? I've known you my whole life! I've seen you naked! You don't think I would recognize you because I can't see your cheekbones?
In 2011, rumors of romance between Lively and Reynolds became a reality, and they tied the knot in a private ceremony the following year. The couple went big for their red carpet debut at the 2014 Met, and they are well known for their appearances at the iconic gala, as well as their banter and rapport.
I've never associated better with someone than Baz Luhrmann, who just like everything is like love and fireworks and romance, and my husband is the only man I've ever known who sees life that way.
As parents, they keep their family life, and specifically their kids, out of the public eye, but they're always game to troll each other online.
But how does it feel to go back there knowing nearly 10 years later you guys are still doing it?
Great, we're lucky, you know, that's amazing. In Hollywood years, that's like 145 years we've been together.
Number 2, Jay-Z and Beyonce. These two are as close as it gets to monarchs of the music industry, and their legacy is unmatched. They've collaborated on songs, albums, and tours, and even won Grammys together. But before they were a record-breaking duo, the young artists apparently spent over a year getting to know each other as friends. Since getting married in 2008, they've endured some rough patches in the public eye, but they've worked together to come back even stronger. In 2012, they welcomed their daughter Blue Ivy, and twins Rumi and Sir later made the Carters a happy family of 5.
So I can die with you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. This unlikely celebrity love story quickly became a pop culture phenomenon. It started when Kelce talked about being denied a chance to meet the pop star at her concert on his podcast.
I was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her.
Things privately evolved from there, so you can imagine the frenzy the internet went into when Taylor attended a Chiefs game a few months later.
You might want to just look at the internet for the last time, because when this gets spread around the World Wide Web, the internet's going to break. The rumors apparently are true.
The famous singer and football star duo feel like a rom-com come to life, and the all-American couple are still going strong. It's hard to believe that in less than a year, Travis went from making friendship bracelets for the Eras tour crowd to joining Taylor on stage. Swifties just can't get enough of their sweet romance.
Do not drop Taylor on your way over this damn couch. The golden rule was do not drop Taylor. Get her to the couch. Say
no
not.
Which of these celebrity pairings is your ultimate couple goal? Let us know in the comments below.
The best time of my life, because I knew that you were going to be the one.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.